Hi guys. Okay. Um, Last video of 2019, and we're going into 2020. First and foremost, first order of business will be um, this video is not made for children. So if you don't like your children listening to grown-ups curse a lot, or if uh, opinions, don't watch my video. Don't let your kids on the internet. I don't know what to tell you. So this video is not for kids. Second order of business, y'all just caught me out the shower as, so I just kind of threw on, this one's my husband's jersey. Mine's in the wash, I think. But Jets, New York, hello. Bam, right there. But like, so my hair's like all scrunched up because I'm doing it for tomorrow. No, not to celebrate New Year's Eve, but to celebrate my 16th wedding anniversary. Hello. Bam. Been together 18 years. We'll be celebrating 16 years of marriage. So, other than having like the nostalgia filter on, this is me, unfiltered. So, yeah. I don't know. I might throw bubbles up. I don't know. I like bubbles. So, lately, I have been like, when we're slow at work or if I'm at home and something pops in my head, I'll write down a topic that I want to talk about. And I have another paper somewhere. I think. Is it in here? It is. Okay. So let's get this one too, because I don't know which one I want to talk about. So excited. So I have 5 different topics wrote down here. And you know what? Let's do this one because it's lighthearted and I don't want to end the year with a serious video. You know what I mean? So let's do something, a fun topic. Let's making, like, when you go out for family outings, like you think of going to like your zoo or your water park or your amusement park or something like that, and they cost an arm and a leg. They cost more than an arm and a leg. So let's, instead of, like, I still have not been able, like, my dream was always I wanted to take my kids to the Cincinnati Zoo. I loved going to the Cincinnati Zoo when I was younger. I loved the gardens, I loved the animals, I loved the whole atmosphere. But we would always have to take our own food. Like, we would always pack a lunch because even just getting a small pizza was like $10-15 for a small pizza, like a little individual freaking pizza and a pop. So yeah. And that was back then. So, you know, so it's like taking your, and I actually work in a game arcade spot. You got go-karts, bumper cars, a bounce house, laser tag. The place is jumping. The place is live. It is a fun place to bring your family. People bring their kids for their birthday parties. Corporate have team building exercises there. It's just really a great place to come and hang with your family. There's a bar and grill, and even over at the bowling alley part of it, the pin deck, they have a bar with a full menu over there as well, with pool tables and foosball and ping pong and air hockey and all kinds of stuff over there too. So, oh, there's people outside, so he's barking. But yeah, so, but it can get expensive, like really quick. So you could throw down $100 on a game card and let them go nuts with it, and that can literally, if you're not supervising them, it can be gone within the hour, actually, because our game cards work just like a debit card. So like if you play a game that's $1.50, $1.50 is going to come off the card. So you really have to, you can make $100 on a game card go far. But at the same time, you have to watch. I know. My hand smells like soap. I know, baby. I love you too. But yeah, so I mean, there's ways that you can take your families to fun places like where I work, or zoos or amusement parks, without breaking the bank. Um, just little things that you can do. Moms, carry big purses, pack snacks. What? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not trying to take money from like my business necessarily, but as a mom, not even gonna lie, like as a mom on a budget. Okay, Groot, no. Um, Sit. So, yeah. But yeah, bring up even to the movies, which I don't think is a family fun thing. Even if it's like a comic book movie or a Disney movie, I have to sneeze. But there's ways that you can do things without, breaking the bank. So, there's just so many, you should not have to spend an arm and a leg, because having fun with your family is not about spending money. It's about spending time with your family. So, yeah, you should purchase, like, entry fees or whatever. And we don't have an entry fee, like, to get in, or parking fees or anything at our place. You can come in. You can walk around. You can go to the restaurant and leave. You could come in and do the go-karts and leave, which a lot of people do. Or you could come in and just like a lot of places have stuff like what we have, which would be, we have like a day pass. It's called a super pass. For $39, you get 5 different attractions. And they've made it to where you can actually do the same attraction 5 times. So if you wanted to do go-karts 5 times in a row, you could do go-karts 5 times in a row. So that's really fun. And then you get like an hour of unlimited gameplay. So like you could sit at the same game for an hour, or you can game hop for that hour on as many games as you can for the allowed games for that card. It is for like you don't get tickets though. The games don't give out tickets, but you get an hour of like games and 5 different attractions for $39. Holidays it's usually $29. So it's really a good deal. I don't recommend that for smaller kids, but you can take them to the bounce house. But there's not a lot of stuff that you guys can do, because there's height requirements for some of the attractions. So I don't recommend it for like smaller kids. But look into where you're going. Look into the places that are around you. If you find a spot, look into it. See when they're going to have sales, when they're going to have deals, when they're going to have discounts, and go then. Make sure that that's when you plan to go. And then, like I said, moms, carry big purses. Like even backpacks, diaper bags, you know what I mean? So pack snacks, water bottles, always stay hydrated, especially in the summertime when you guys are out. But like spending time with your family should not break the bank. And I think it's stupid that it does. The kids got to go to the zoo for field trips for school, but I was not able to take them to the zoo, because when they was younger, that was the time when I was a stay-at-home mom. So it's been a struggle, me going back to work. And it's still been an adjustment, even though I've been back to work for a while now. But yeah, so it's a struggle. I don't think businesses and people understand what moms go through. We choose to stay at home with our kids, and then when we want to go back to work, they're like, well, what was your last job? Oh, well, this was my last job. Well, wait, it shows you worked here 10 years ago. So, I mean, it's like a really big disappointment. There were some jobs I really wanted and I couldn't get, because they were afraid, because I had stayed home for so long that I guess I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know. But then I came back with a vengeance at a department store. I was even doing manager job, I was even doing, my manager's job, because he was an idiot. So, like, I was doing things he should have been doing. And yeah, but just because I went in every day with a positive attitude. I was like, yes, let's go. This is lit. We got this. Bam. Always asking people how their day was. Helping customers even off the clock, which was frowned upon. But I did it anyways, because, I'm walking out the door anyway. I'm going to help somebody out to their car, whatever. But yeah. They didn't like me just because they didn't like my personality. It had nothing to do with my work ethic or anything. And this goes back to my video of my 2 weeks notice. I constantly bring this up because it's an example. There's a quote out there that says, the only thing that can block you is you. That's not true. I worked my butt off at that job um, for 2 years, and I don't even think I got a 50-cent raise. So, I mean, like, and I wasn't even going for management. Like, I wasn't even about that yet. So, I'd only been there for 2 years. There was no way I was going to run a department yet. Um, but yeah, I mean, I just have so many freaking ideas going on in my head, and I guess I don't know. Um, it's hard to get somebody to sit down and listen to you when you are my age now, and you weren't working for so many years, let's a decade, and now all of a sudden you want to jump into what? Some kind of a team leadership position or even a management position. They're like, hell no, you can work your way up. Like, no, don't tell me I can work my way up, because I'll bust my ass for 2 years and you'll say the same shit they said. So I'm not even about that. So I just go in, I have as much fun as I possibly can, I help as many people as I possibly can. The point of my job now is to make sure the guests are having the best possible time that they can. What are you eating? Out. Good. Out. That better be your bone. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you. Oh my gosh. Okay. But yeah. So, I mean, just find a fun place that is in your area, and research it. Like, find out when they're going to have deals and discounts and stuff like that. Find out what they do for families, find out what you and your family can do there, and then schedule, make a plan. Not all things have to be spontaneous when it comes to spending money on your family. That stuff does actually have to be planned. Road trips are fun and games when you're a teenager, and when you're a young adult and you're like a young blood in your 20s, yeah, let's just hop in a car and go to New York. That was good times. But once you have kids, it's not about you anymore, and you have to make sure that they're happy and they're healthy and they're taken care of, etc. So, like, you want to do stuff with the family, and it doesn't even have to be about like going out somewhere expensive like that. Like, find a neighborhood park that is a Pokestop, or and I know it's about getting the kids off the devices and everything, but I don't know the first thing about Pokemon. In fact, I say Pokemon just to tease my daughter, because I love to tickle her funny bone. But I downloaded it. And I send gifts back and forth to my husband. My husband helps me out with the stuff I don't know about. Like, I catch them, and then he takes care of them. Like, he transfers whatever is needed. But yeah, like, I just do that. I don't know the first thing about it. But my kids play it. They play the TCG online. They play the cards that they collect. They play the Pokemon Go. So, yeah, and I was the oddball out. So I was the one left home watching my crime shows while they were out driving around having fun. You know what I mean? So, and the only thing they had to pay for was gas in the car. So there's compromise. You know what I mean? So, like, I downloaded it just to download it and have fun and do battles and raids and whatever. So, I mean, I would be able to go out with my kids and have a good time. And we did. We would turn on some throwback music and have our Pokemon Go's open and just have a good time. So, yeah. But find a way, like, whether you're a family of 2 or you're a family of 5, like we are. Yes, our oldest is now 18. We have a 16-year-old and a 13-year-old, and they're teenagers, and it's harder to find things to do with them, because, especially in the winter, where there's not exactly snow on the ground, but it's icky outside. It's that weather that you don't want to go outside and do anything with. With snow, you can go outside and play in the snow, but it's yeah. So I don't know. Now I don't know about you guys, but I took my Christmas tree down Christmas night. Once the dinner was put away in the fridge and everybody had left, I took the tree down. Like, I was just not feeling it this year. I was not in the spirit. So I did not throw up Christmas decorations this year, despite the fact that I could have hung them around my door or my front bush that we have now, or my little walkway. Didn't do. I threw the tree up. That was all I did, honestly. And I wasn't feeling it. So I was not feeling the holiday spirit this year. I don't know. It felt off. It felt empty to me. So I just didn't drive around and look at Christmas lights or none of that. So I'm just glad it's over with. Next year will be better, maybe more festive. If I feel like doing the traditional dinner again, maybe. But I had a lot of fun at my cousin's house. We went to my cousin's house. One cousin does a Christmas breakfast, and then the other one has dinner at their house. So that was really fun. I really enjoyed that. I haven't seen them in years, and it was amazing. I didn't have any of the anxiety I thought I was going to have. Like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen them in years. What if they don't like me? Oh my gosh. But my family's dwindling down. Yeah. My aunt recently passed away, so it's just, you know what? That's all the family I have left with my little family that I have here. So we went and we had fun, and it was amazing. And of course, we brought leftover breakfast home. And breakfast, if you know me, is my favorite meal. I eat breakfast for supper. You've seen my posts if you follow me on Gothic Hippie25 on Twitter or even on Facebook. If I'm cooking breakfast for supper, I'm posting it, because breakfast for supper is awesome. Don't at me. Don't care. But those are just like some fun tips that you can do. If you have any questions about that, you can message me anytime. And I want to thank everyone who likes and dislikes my video. Thank you for the views. I appreciate it. Let's get that 1,000 sub, guys, because I cannot wait to live stream with you guys again. I can't wait to interact with you guys again. I do not have notifications for YouTube turned on my phone. I actually have to go into the app. Like, I have to open the app to see if I have any notifications. They do pop up on my tablet. So when I'm playing my game on my tablet, if I get a notification, I'll see it there. But I don't on my phone, because I'm not allowed to have my phone on at work. So after like the first month of me working there, I was getting a bunch of the Facebook bubble things popping up on my phone. I was getting spammed with YouTube notifications, Twitch notifications, Twitter notifications, and I'm just like, I can't even, because it'll bug me if I don't check them. Even if it's just somebody liked your post, it'll bug me if I don't open it to check it to make it go away. So I just turn them off on my phone. They're still turned on in the app, but I just don't receive them on my phone. So if I don't reply to you ASAP, I will either later that day or the next day when I open the app, because I do open it once a day. So I am going to check up or catch up on people's videos. And another paranormal account followed me on Twitter, and it looks like they're in Greenville, Ohio, and I cannot wait to check out their stuff. I will check out their stuff, and then I will update you guys on that. But tomorrow is New Year's Eve, I believe. I almost want to say tomorrow's the 31st. Today's Monday. I don't know what today's date is. I think it's the 30th, so I think Tuesday's the 31st. So have a happy New Year. Chill, sit at home, watch a movie that blows a lot of stuff up. Oh my gosh, yeah, I can't believe this is the last video of 2019, y'all. Peace, much love. Thanks everybody for your all support. I am in better spirits, despite that I am keeping my very, very bestie friend and her daughter in my prayers. Love you, Tammy. Love you, Em. Get better. So, yeah. I guess I will see you guys in the new year, 2020. and I gotta get my hairstyle thing on. I scrunched it up with some mousse. So yeah, check me out on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll holler at you guys later.